Hi and welcome back to the channel, guys. So, like title suggests, we've got some wheels for the Volvo. I'm aiming to get it sorted for the Volvo 600. So in real time, that is about 4 days away for you guys. But yeah, it's going to be a bit tight. So, managed to get hold of a set of wheels that I've wanted for a long time. I always wanted a nice big turbo brick, and I've always remembered the Hydra wheels from the 90s on the 700 series and the 900 series Volvos. So Hydras are these basically. So they're a 16-inch wheel, quite a plain kind of pattern, but I just really love that look. It's almost like a propeller look. I just absolutely love it. So I struck gold on Facebook Marketplace for these, and they're a decent price. They were listed as a 700 wheel, and I don't know if maybe they're kind of a bit less common than them now. I don't know, but no one seemed to be bidding on them, and I kind of bid the guy £100 less than what he wanted, and he took it. That being said, they were 250 miles from my house, so I had to get a bit of logistics sorted. My brother collecting them, and then James bringing them up and stuff like that. So, but they're here with me now. And before I clicked buy on these, I had to secure the centre caps because they didn't come with any, and it really would have annoyed me if I got hold of the wheels and then could never have ever found the centre caps. So that's when these guys came up. So I've managed to get a set of genuine centre caps. So in the genuine bags, and they are beautiful. So got a set of 4 of them. Really happy. All I've got to do now is get cracking on them. So there's light marks on most of the wheels. Some have a little bit of alley corrosion, but really I'm just going to tidy up the rim. I'm not going mental with them. The car's not perfect, but at the same time I want the wheels to look as nice as possible, mainly around where the cap sits and things like that, and they're a bit damaged there. But really this isn't a wheel refurb how-to video or anything like that. I'm literally cleaning the faces of these wheels up and getting some new tyres put on them. So I'm not going mad with them. What I will do, because I know it will annoy me if these centre caps don't match the alloys, the centre caps are a very large part of that wheel, is I'm going to take these caps to go get scanned at a paint shop. So a lot of people said, oh, how did you get the colour match and stuff on the Budget Clubman and things like that. You can get cars scanned or parts scanned, so you can just take it in and they scan it for you. That way you can get the right colour. So obviously these wheels are the same colour as these caps, because these are genuine caps and they're a genuine wheel that have never been painted, but sun damage and corrosion and wheel acid and stuff like that have damaged them wheels over the years. They do sit very close to the silvers. The silvers are very hard to match. So this is like a metallic, it doesn't pick up very well on the camera, and I want them to just scan this and get it sorted. So let's crack on. How I'm going to tackle the wheels, I'm literally going to run around the rim where it's curved with an 80s, get the worst of the grime out, run a tiny bit of filler in places that need to be, a bit of dolphin glaze. I'm not going mad with it, really not. I just want to scotch them up, get a little bit of spot primer on things, and get some silver paint back on them. Get some new tyres mounted and get them on the car. So let me get set up, guys. I probably only do one wheel at a time in the garage because it's so small, or I might set you up in the back garden. This is the last of the 5, and this is actually the worst of the 5. It's completely corroded around there and quite heavily curbed compared to the others. So I'm assuming this might have been the spare wheel, because it looks a bit hammered, to be honest. Or the left-hand front, where it keeps getting battered on the curbs. I don't know, but it's kind of a lot worse than the others. I'm going to do the best I can, but I probably will make this one my spare. Obviously, because I'm swapping from 15 to 16-inch wheels, kind of want all my wheels to be the same size. Just in the event I did have to swap my wheels and stuff over. So yeah, all I'm literally doing is an 80 disc with the DA literally round there, and to be honest, I think with a heavy primer I don't think I'm going to need to fill these wheels. They're actually coming up really well. A lot of it's just alley corrosion, it's just flaking off and then I'm just sanding it back. All of this is alley corrosion. But this is the worst bit, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out. But yeah, we are getting there. I knocked all the wheel weights off them and all the old valves. And like I say, I'm not refurbing these wheels as in a full refurbishment. I'm literally tidying up the faces so I can put some tyres on. It's one of them, the car's going to get used again. If I made them perfect, I would never use the car. So these are kind of going to be running throughout the summer months, I would have thought. And then I'll probably swap over and put a set of Steelies or something on for the winter, but we'll see. These are quite a good wheel for a decent tyre, so there's a lot more better tyre options I think for 16-inch wheels. So yeah, we'll crack on, we'll get another disc on, stick you guys on another time lapse, and let's get this last wheel cleaned up. Then I'm going to give them all a really good wash. You see me running around the outside, just getting rid of any corrosion off the rim, just so the new tyre seat's fine. And then get inside, order some tyres up, and then we are cooking on gas, guys. So in the centre, I'm not going to worry about painting it too much. I'm probably going to mask off the centre or just dust it in. Not too bothered. Obviously got a new cap that goes over there. I really just want to get a nice coat of paint on the faces, just to tidy them up. But already, I mean, they look a hell of a lot better than what they started with. So let's get going. Right, so I've flipped them all over and I've given them a good wash on the underside just to get the worst of the grime off. But this one is the one that was quite bad, and to be honest, it's come up one of the best now. So yeah, pretty happy at them. So I'm going to let them dry off in the sun, and then I'm going to spot prime the areas, scotch the other bits back, and then I'm going to go to the paint shop. So yeah, I'm just going to let them dry off in the sun. I'll clean back the faces, use some of this, which is decent stuff. Nice and cheap, get it at most supermarkets to be fair, and like just basic shops. It's like £4 for a big bottle. And I've started using it for like engine degreasing and stuff like that, and honestly it's decent for the money, so definitely recommend that. So yeah, I'm not going mad with them. Like I said, I'm not painting the backs of the wheels, I'm clearly just painting the faces. So gonna get some spot primer on them before I go to work. I'm gonna take the cap with me, get that scanned. Hopefully, fingers crossed, they can give me a half decent price and some paint. Paint some lacquer, bang them on, tyres are on their way. Or we might make it for Volvo 600 on the cool wheels. Either way I'll go in, but I really want the new set of wheels on it. So I've got 4 matching wheels and the wheels I really want for the car. So I'll come back to you guys once I've got some more supplies. Right, so you saw me then just using some acid etch primer just to try and even things out a little bit. I mean, it come out nice. Happy with that. I haven't got a blooming run on that one, which is annoying. So obviously I'll flat this lot back, but I've got a nice coat to start from. So I chatted to the paint shop and they said to use white primer. Obviously this is a very heavy build primer as well, so yeah, they look a bit better just being one colour again. Still loads of work ahead. Not sure I'm going to make my deadline. Weather's not on my side either, but we're doing our best. So yeah, what I was using there is a quick prime self-etching primer, but it's meant for aluminium as well, so obviously protects against corrosive materials. So I took my centre cap that I showed you in the last, like the beginning part of the video if you like, to get scanned, and it did come back with Volvo colour. So I have got a colour matched colour for these wheels. So I've got that. What we've got here, little thinners for it. I've gone for a nice clear coat and a hardener obviously to go with that. So basically we're going to try and do, he's sort of adjusted 3 to 4 coats, just kind of get the colour on nice and thick basically, and then kind of 2 to 3 again of lacquer. But we'll see how we get on. Obviously the process I've just looked online, there would have only been a few coats, but I don't know. At the end of the day, as long as the centre cap's somewhere close, I'm going to be happy. They're going to be better than what they were, and they're my dream wheels for this car, so let's just get them on, yeah. So tyres are on order, they should be here in time. It's going to be a bit of a race to get to Volvo 600 with them on, I think, but we might make it, guys. We might make it. You might notice all this stuff on the table here from Frost. We're going to catch up with that in a future episode, if not be released before this video or somewhere around there. Bit of a shout out for them, but we just want to get these wheels done in this episode, and yeah, we're getting there, guys. Right, so after a lot of sanding, I think I'm happy with them. They've come out pretty decent. So primed them a few times. Obviously there's water here, so obviously I'm trying to keep the dust down as much as I can, but they're a set of wheels and they just need to look decent in my eyes. I did go a bit mad in some areas, and I've fillered some of the curb marks just to make it look a bit presentable, but let's get on with it, guys. Let's wet the floor again, let's get some paint on. Well, that's the base coat on, guys. So I've done four coats all round. To be honest, the paint is lovely. It looks really good. There's a few areas I've missed, but like mentioned, you know, it's not a concours car, it's a daily at the end of the day. I just wanted these wheels to look decent. But yeah, the colour's beautiful. The colour is really, really nice. So yeah, it's got flashed off for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to get the clear coat on, get it all protected, and then it's back off to work. But yeah, again, I'm learning on the prep side of things. I need to really work down the sandpapers a bit more. There's a few sanding marks and stuff in it, but it's all a learning curve at the end of the day. God, it's hot under my mouth. But yeah, we're getting there. And then I need to jet wash my patio. Oh dear. Sun's coming out, perfect. So yeah, colour is lovely. Really, really nice. We're getting there, guys. We might make it, just need to wait for the tyres to arrive now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, clear coat. They look really, really nice. The metallic's really standing up. It's my first time painting metallic, so it's been a bit interesting, a bit of a learning curve, but I mean, there is marks on them. They're not perfect. Bit of brake dust on them, to be reek. Now time to clean my patio. Before everyone jumps in the comments, it does come off. I'm really happy with that finish though on the paint. Oh, it might be time for the 89 after all. Look at that. The actual paint's laid well. It's a big experiment, so. Oh, baby. So here's the day after. I mean, they look very, very shiny. But it's got to be said, obviously painting outside, you get a bit of dirt in them, but you can kind of see scratch marks from sanding in some of them. So lesson learned, base coat shows bloody everything. But this is the whole point. I kind of did these in a way. I really wanted to practice because that is going to be a pain in the arse. But I've got to kind of pull myself away and go, they're just a set of wheels. The biggest thing for me is the metallic has laid lovely. The metallic standing up, which is what I wanted. And so let me grab one of these. Let's grab one of these centre caps out. Go for the light, guys. I think, let's put it on one that's in the light. That is not too shabby. Okay, it's not a perfect match, but that'll do me. Really happy with that. Wait for some tyres now. Right guys, so things kind of got a bit waylaid. The wheels got painted, my patio is now clean. So anyone that's dropped in the comments already to comment, my patio is nice and clean. I should have put paper down, but the floor was wet, so it just jet washed straight off. Let's just clear that up. Look at them. I mean, up close, they're not the best, I will admit, but I'm absolutely stoked to hell with them. Let's check it out. Also, eagle eyes might notice that I've sorted the front number plate out, so I've got plates on front and back now, pressed ones. Looks so much better, just look clean and fresh now. She looks absolutely spot on. So yeah, I didn't film putting them on. A good friend of mine fitted the tyres for me, stuff like that, so I'm probably going to film all that, but let's check them out. It just gives her, it's an inch bigger, so I've gone from 15s to 16s. Brand new Uniroyal Rain Sport tyres, so we've actually got a nice chunky tyre on there as well. So yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Let's hope that's a stone. Yeah, I just think it makes her look so good. It has absolutely transformed the car. So obviously on the back got a new plate as well. The back plate was absolutely fine, but you know, might as well do it while you buy a pair. Got a good deal, 40% off on eBay. Cost me 14 quid to have a pair made, so it was well worth it. So we also was part of the world record attempt. We've not yet found out we've done it, but hopefully we'll find out very soon. Also, I thought I'd use the chance of this video. Here's our new logo, guys. There's our new sticker. They will be available very soon. I will let you know when they're available. But yeah, this car I said I didn't want to put stickers on. We're starting to collect them from events and things like that. So yeah, so we've got Swedish Boost Mafia, we've got Fast Bricks, and then obviously our Volvo 600 one. So also one thing I really wanted to kind of give a bit of a shout out to was a chap, I never got his name, but from the Volvo 600, he gave us this magnetic plaque that sticks on the car, so that's definitely going to get kept. So we might go up in the garage or something like that, or I might sneak it onto the fridge, who knows. But yeah, big thank you to that. You know who you are. We were chatting quite a bit. Had an absolutely beautiful example of a Volvo. It was lovely. It was absolutely phenomenal, beautiful car. Nice to meet you anyway if you're watching these videos. Yeah, but look at them wheels, man. They look amazing. So Royal Street, guys, they're fitted, they're on. Looks wise, this car, I've absolutely achieved everything I wanted to achieve with it in quite a short space of time. So I wanted some Hydras, never thought in a million years I'd find this set, and a month after I kind of got the car up and running and stuff, they appeared online, and I was like, bloody hell, let's go get them. So my brother picked them up from the south for me, James brought them up to the north for me. I've made a Hydra refurbishing them, and now they're on the car with some safe, good rubber. Plus I have a fifth matching wheel and matching tyre in the boot, so obviously we're running nice and secure and safe. So with the 40mm drop and these wheels, I just think it looks so good. It's proper and plus it's everything I wanted this car to be, with the grille and everything that's going on with it. So thank you for watching, guys. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. It massively helps this channel. I know the Volvo is not for everyone. The next thing on the Volvo really is going to be sorting the rust out for the winter. I haven't got mad plans for it, but she will always be in the background. She is going to be the car for this channel. We're off now to go and get a load of panels for the 89, so she's earning her keep. But yeah, thank you for supporting us, guys. Give this video a thumbs up like mentioned. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very much for coming. Have a look around, because there's loads of bits and pieces on here. So we've got the Volvo, we've got the Mazda, and we've got the Mini and bits and pieces like that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Catch you soon. Stay safe and look after yourselves.